Dog, Lawdawg.
So she's been, you want to explain your case or you want me to explain it?
Go ahead.
All right, so she's been having some issues with the Kern County Sheriff Department. She got unlawfully arrested, basically like I did. The officer feared for their safety and claimed she was a threat. So she got arrested, basically. And
so let me just put it to you this way. I'm one of 3 Kern County's most dangerous individuals. Kern County, Killing County, has only ever issued 5 red flag gun violence restraining orders, which is a legal outlet for law enforcement to use when somebody is either proven to be a threat to themselves or to another through the use of gun violence. And I'm not facing any gun violence charges, never was a threat to anybody or to myself. The first filed red flag gun violence restraining order was from Kern County District Attorney Cynthia Jane Franks Finger Zimmer. Now, there's a story behind that too, and I don't know how much time we have, my man.
Probably, yeah, okay.
But essentially, her nephew, the former Kern County Board Supervisor for District 2 in Tehachapi, her nephew, Zachary Nelson Scrivener, back in April, was busted because he was alleged to have been doing terrible things to his 11-year-old preteen daughter. His oldest son was in the process and did stab him. And the family called Zimmer, and instead of the district attorney calling 911 like most people should do, she called her pocket buddy, Kern County top law enforcement sheriff Donnie Youngblood, who the Los Angeles Times has quoted to say it's easier to kill them than to pay them. He went over, secured the scene. It wasn't even his jurisdiction. No arrests were made, despite the fact that there were 30 guns in the house, 2 of which were illegal to have. They were assault weapons. It was alleged that he was waving a gun and threatening to harm himself. Mushrooms in the house, and of course the sex crimes. No charges.
No charges.
No charges. Donnie Youngblood wants everybody to believe that he had to walk away from all of that because he knew that if he charged Scrivener that, with Cynthia Zimmer being the district attorney, he claims there was nobody to prosecute. Even though we have Attorney General Bonta that easily could have been given that arrest warrant. There you have it. So, but on a good note, he was recently charged, and unlike you and I, he didn't have to go to jail, didn't have to be fingerprinted. He was released on his own recognizances. He's facing 5 felonies, none of which will ever require him to register as a sex offender. Look it up, folks. Lords of Bakersfield, Mean Justice, Killing County, Officer Karen Lawdawg, who has been wrongfully arrested for exposing this corruption. And that night, not only did they arrest me, but they arrested my 100% service-connected, disabled veteran son with the law enforcement officer telling him that he wasn't acting very disabled. I didn't know that being disabled required you to behave a certain way. And I'm still facing 1 charge because the 6 that they initially launched against me, they knew would never stick. All I'm facing now is a pathetic resisting arrest where I was accused of dropping my weight and violently thrashing my body. Folks, join my channel, watch the videos. You like the stuff he exposes?
She exposes good stuff too. I don't know if you want to give her your Facebook so they can look at the body camera footage.
Yeah, you know what? Most of my public exposure, in all fairness, is done on Facebook because I'm old. But I do have a lot of the videos. As a matter of fact, I was just pulled over in January with more false allegations that haven't even been charged. On Facebook, Lori Ann Wiley
Blue check mark.
at LORI and ANN Wiley WILEY. Facebook, it's P like Paul, D like Delta, the number 2, A like Alpha, R like Romeo, G is in golf, U is in umbrella, at Paid to Argue. I'm also on Twitter at Paid to Argue, and TikTok, even though they banned me. My first account at 50,000 plus followers, 14 million combined views, 100,000 plus likes, ready to be monetized, said I violated community standards for exposing corruption and incompetence and killing County Kern. I've been shadow banned on my new account at Law Dog fan page.
Make sure you share her account so we can get the algorithm going as well. She's actually the one that helps me with the paperwork, you know, everything. Like I served yesterday In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A, and I took the public records request to the police department in Fresno for my unlawful arrest and to the city hall because I am going to expose Miguel Arias, the city council, who was talking smack about us. Like, he knows what we're doing, claiming that we were targeting Fresno because it's harvest season and that we were conducting traffic stops, and we went to 11 businesses when we barely just...
That's not all they did. They put a false and defamatory news story out where they intentionally placed his camera equipment in a manner that would make it look like they had weapons. This is how corrupt they are. They try to set a false and defamatory narrative to get the people that are blowing the whistle to lose respect and you know, they and
all those media outlets are gonna get served. All the people that are defaming me are actually going to get served. We actually just came back from the courthouse. I got some paperwork from there as well, and she's the one behind the scenes who helped me out with all the paperwork. So please make sure you go follow Law Dog on her YouTube. Law Dog. Can you spell it out again?
LAW, like law, that's my initials, Lori Ann Wiley. Dog, DAWG, Law Dog.
Yep, and go like, share, and subscribe her content. Make sure you sub, hit the bell, like her stuff, and leave a comment and tell her that I sent you, please. And make sure to check out the her Facebook account as well, because that's where she posted the body camera footages. She pulls everything out. When it comes to public records requests, she is good. She pulls everything out. Phone calls, 911 calls.
And what's nice about that, folks, is I can't give legal advice. I went to law school. I worked for the district attorney's office.
In Kerr County, actually.
Yes, and that's why I know so much. And that's why they'll never beat my price. They are so worried about my ass. They've turned me into every agency you can think of. They've turned me into the State Bar of California. They've turned me into DMV. They've turned me into code compliance. They've turned me into the Department of Justice. They've taken my guns from me twice. I've gotten them back every time. But this is the shit they do. They bury you in paperwork. They extort money out of you with false and defamatory allegations and charges. And yes,
just like Fresno's doing with me and media outlets in Fresno.
I've got examples of public records requests, folks. Cut and paste. Share that. Get worse. I don't care. Plagiarize. Fix it to your narrative. It's all on my Facebook.
It's all on her Facebook and her YouTube. But she needs more exposure. She's famous in Facebook. But she needs a lot of help when it comes. She's at 12,000, 13,000 already, you know, on YouTube. But she's been shadow banned. So please go like her stuff. Go check out her stuff. Sub, hit the bell. The way the algorithm picks it up and puts it back on the market for YouTube. And we'll be bringing more stories to you. And again, check out her Facebook, Lori Ann Wiley. You'll see everything that she's talking about there. Use the body camera she has pulled out. You know, we just got the phone call today. Or something.
My lawyer said he got it. He's going to shoot it to me.
Yeah, so that one as well. So we got another 911 call. We're getting everything when it comes to exposure. We are going to expose and we are going to serve anybody that crosses our way legally and illegally, because we're doing it's legal. We're not going around breaking laws. We want to make it seem that we're breaking laws. So some people need to legally watch out because they're gonna start getting served.
I'm gonna